So for our handsome Mr. Z, I was going to mention a little bit about play. So a lot of puppies spend their lives grabbing a lot of items off the ground or nearby. And some of those items are acceptable and some of them might be dangerous and some of them are off limits. So make sure that you are practicing with things he's allowed to have so we can learn that letting go has value. If, for example, every time he grabs for something, it's being taken from him because it's dangerous, we start to turn into the end of fun, which also starts to sometimes, for some puppies, turn grabbing of an item into a gulping behavior or almost consuming the product, or at times also leads to resource guarding that even gets bigger than it once was. So, for example, with Mr. Z, I'd make it where, for example, your toy comes alive and you start to practice the beginnings of some play with you, which is splendid for bonding. He's like, hold on, lady, this rope toy also smells delicious. So if, let's say, he's playing from one item to another, that's a great way to get him to think that letting go doesn't always equal the end of fun. So remember, there is a misconception out there that playing tug with your puppy will create more aggression or aggressive behaviors. That's not true. If your puppy is a resource guarder and you're at times overwhelming them or setting them up to maybe by accident recreate the scenario, your puppy might find that guarding the item does equal confrontation and scary. And then I should respond with aggression because the way we've been responding to them might actually increase that behavior by mistake. So playing tug is a great way to work that on-off switch. So you could have your puppy playing, your toy is alive and you're wiggling it. When you want to end the play or take a little break, I like to stop wiggling my toy, so I just hold it limply. I go ahead, get his attention, and feed for the let go. So if, for example, your puppy tends to want to eat your whole hand or fingers and they're still working with that bite inhibition, very normal. You could also feed the ground if, let's say, your puppy's piranha teeth are too uncomfortable. You can also work on sort of taking snacks gently with an easy or gentle behavior, which we'll touch base on in a little bit as well. So, but if your puppy's mouth is like an alligator, I would recommend that either one, the puppy's mouth is uncomfortable because they're teething. Number two, the puppy is more than likely either a little confused or unsure of how to use his mouth at the moment, or that at times it has been by accident reinforced, or he's, again, a little bit overexcited. So if he's overtired or overexcited, that mouth turns into its own creature and it's normally not connected to the brain. So what I recommend is if the puppy is mouthing you, check to make sure his needs have been met and that his sleep requirements have also been met. When your puppy is losing those lovely little baby teeth, of course their gums feel uncomfortable. So this is where giving them appropriate dog-centric options is going to be really crucial to prevent you or your environment as being the chew item. So let's say he's playing with his toy and I want him to let go. I'm going to get his attention, do a little drop it, and feed for the release. So you could say drop it, give, out, whatever slogan you'd like. If your puppy's not as comfortable instantly letting go, I would even make the toy go limp, drop the toy, and then go into working. And I wonder if he's got a little potty break in him. But then you could go into working with a second toy. Ready? I think he might have to go to the restroom. So we're going to come back and finish a little bit more with this play behavior, but I want to send him out for a little potty break just in case. But he says, hold on, maybe I'm coming back. Well, if he stays attentive, we might see how long it can go. But technically, I think he probably wants to go to the restroom in just a moment. Two, if you're mid-practice with your puppy and they're almost disengaging or becoming more wild, I do find that at times it is a potty break that they might require. So we're going to take a little moment, bring Mr. Handsome outside, and then continue with this toy exchange and take it and drop it.